What's going on YouTube? Charlie Eugene back with another video. Today I want to talk about the iPad Mini 7. Now I know this has been out for just about a year. I think it was released 2024 October 23rd. So we're almost a year within the next few weeks. But I just got one and I love it. Alright, so the reason why I love it is because of the size. Alright, I like iPad minis. I'm a big fan of the minis. I've had all iPads. I've had Pros, Airs, regular iPads. But the minis is always the one that I hold on to for the longest. Alright, I love the fact that I can put this in my front pocket. If I'm walking somewhere, I can put it in my back pocket. And it's just very easy to move around with. Also, I like the fact that one hand, I can scroll up and down. Let me unlock this bad boy. I can scroll up and down with one arm with my thumb and I'm good to go. And my arm rarely gets tired because that's how light this bad boy is. This thing, I think 3 pounds, if that, maybe less than 3 pounds. Very light. And if I do get tired, I can move to my right arm and do the same thing. So that's important for me. I like laying down, holding this bad boy and being able to scroll with my thumb like this while I'm laying down. My wife's iPad 10 right here, you can't do that with these big iPads. You know, this thing feels very hard to do that. So, you know, she likes bigger iPads because she's a big iPad fan. She doesn't even like laptops, so she just uses this as her laptop. So, all right. So that's number one, portability. The fact that I can just scroll with one finger and I'm good to go. All right. Number two. Second thing that I really like about these iPad mini, especially the 7, is how powerful this bad boy is. We're talking about an A17 Pro chip with 8 gigs of RAM. It doesn't matter which configuration you get. This is the 128, the base model. If you get the 256, if you get the 512, it's 8 gigs across the board. And when you multi-app with this bad boy, you can't even tell that you have multiple applications running at the same time. It's that snappy and that fast. All right, so that's probably the second reason why I like this. Also, 4K 60 frames per second. So if you did want to use this to film video, you can do it. Main camera 4K, front facing camera is not as good, it's 1080, but that's definitely good enough to do FaceTime, Zoom calls and stuff like that. All right, so that's a few reasons why. Also, Wi-Fi 6E. So, you know, if you have a Wi-Fi 6 at home, you can connect it to your Wi-Fi 6 router and get some really speeds. I mean, it's very snappy internet service with this bad boy. My internet on here flies, so be mindful of that as well. Nice internet speeds if you do have a decent service provider. All right, USB-C is another reason. You got USB-C. This is USB-C type 3.1 generation 2. So if you do want to connect this to an external monitor, you can do that with this bad boy. I'm not a big fan of that, I'll be honest. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about. When I connected this to my external monitor, the resolution, the size of your monitor are going to be cut off. You're not going to get the full res. And it just didn't. I connected a wireless mouse and a wireless keyboard to it. It just doesn't feel, it doesn't feel that good to me. But if that's all you have, you can get by with that. All right, battery life on here is pretty good. It's rocking a 5078 milliamp, so 5078 milliamp battery in here. Lasts pretty good. No complaints about the battery life. Very nice device, guys. Very nice device. Now another thing, speakers are pretty good. You got like stereo speakers here. You don't have quad speakers. Not 4 speakers, only 2, and it sounds pretty decent. Let me load something so you guys can hear it. I'm gonna play one of my friend's beats that he made on here. There you go. So that's probably at full volume. Let's see. Yeah, that's not bad. I can feel a little bit of bass in there. Pretty good, but nowhere near iPad Pro sound, but it's good enough. You hear that? All right. So yeah. Not bad. Still has a little bit of kick in it, but nowhere near the iPad Pro sound. But it's good enough. All right. What else do I want to talk about with this bad boy? Like I said, this is a quick review. I'm not going to go too crazy because this has been out for a year. I just wanted to share why I like the device. Also, 500 nits. So this thing is bright. I wish it was just a tad bit brighter compared to my 14 Pro phone. It's not as bright. My eyes are getting bad, but you get 500 nits on this. I wish it was like 700 nits, just a little bit brighter, but that's cool. Pencil support. So if you use the Apple Pencil, you obviously have the magnet here. It supports two Apple Pencils, the Apple Pencil USB-C and the Apple Pencil Pro. The Apple Pencil Pro is the one that can charge with the magnet. The Apple Pencil USB-C, you have to plug that into USB-C, but both of them stick to this part with this magnet here. So if you want to let it rest here, you can do that. I don't like using Apple Pencils. I'm old school. I like using a pen and paper. I'm old school. It doesn't feel natural to me. But if you're an artist and you draw, definitely I would recommend grabbing an Apple Pencil. And I might get one just to have it, but I probably won't use it. But I'll get one, especially if I can find one at a good price. All right, there's a notification there. I wanted to talk about the iPad OS 26 that just came out. So 26 is loaded on here. I have had no issues with it. I've seen people on Reddit say that they're having like some keyboard, the on-screen keyboard glitch. I haven't seen it. It's been working flawlessly on this device. So those people that have the issues with iPad 26, I would do a factory reset and see if that fixes that issue, because I haven't had any issues with that. And as we're speaking about the software, one thing I've noticed about iPad minis, they don't come out as frequent as the other iPads. So be mindful of that. I don't see Apple making another iPad mini for at least another 2 years. So that makes this a little bit future proof. And also for updates, you know, this is going to be able, with 8 gigs of RAM and this chip in here, you're going to be able to get at least another 3 to 4 upgrades for software, I believe. So that makes it another reason why you should get one. All right. Now let's talk about the few things that I don't like. I don't want to hold you guys too long because I can go on and on about technology here. What I haven't gotten used to yet is the volume rocker placement. You know, I'm so used to the volume rocker being on the side, but I understand why on this side because of the pencil lives here. But I wish they would have put it on the side here. I'm just not used to. I'm always looking to go up and down on the sides of the iPad, so I haven't got used to the placement of the volume rockers. All right. And like I said earlier, another thing that I don't like is just I wish it was a tad bit brighter. It's just not as bright as I would like it to be. And also, what I also stated earlier was I don't like when you push this out to an external monitor. It just doesn't feel good to me. But you can do it. I just did not like it. All right. And that's pretty much it. I'm not even gonna nitpick the speaker quality, because it does still sound good for 2 speakers. I can't nitpick that, but that's it. You know, that's all I really have to say bad about this device. I highly recommend grabbing one of these if you're on the market. And before I go, you also can run Final Cut Pro on here, which is a subscription based. I use DaVinci Resolve and it works very, very well. Love DaVinci Resolve on this bad boy. I don't like video editing on iPads. I like video editing on desktops and laptops. But you know, if you want to video edit on here, you want to quickly video edit something on here, it works very good. Highly recommend installing DaVinci Resolve, or if you use Final Cut Pro. I don't want to pay for Final Cut Pro. So as you can see, I have multiple things open and this thing does not flinch at all. Very nice, very nice. All right, so I got one more thing, guys. I like to talk, man. I'm talking. One more thing. I know we're never getting it back again, but it would be so nice if they could give us a 3.5 millimeter jack. I know that's never going to happen again. And the reason why I say that is if you make music on here, I use a program called Beatmaker. And if you connect this to a MIDI keyboard, it's going to have latency issues over Bluetooth. So when I play my drums, when I'm making a beat or something like that, I like a little bit of swing. So I like it to be offbeat just a little bit. I don't want to synchronize all my notes, but when you do it over Bluetooth isn't fast enough yet. So that's a downer. I wish they would think about the music creators and latency issues. But maybe in the future, if Bluetooth gets faster, that might go away. But right now, I still wish they would give us a headphone jack. But that's pretty much it, guys, about the iPad mini 7 for me. Like I said, there's so much more to talk about. Plenty of people, it's been out for years, plenty of people making videos on this. But I just wanted to share with you guys my reason for getting it. I highly recommend grabbing one. Excuse me. I highly recommend grabbing one. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be future proof for a long time, so I would highly recommend getting one. But if you have any questions about the iPad mini 7, feel free to ask me in the comments below. Also, click the like button, hit that subscribe button, and it'd be greatly appreciated. Charlie Eugene signing out. Y'all take it easy. Peace.